We all know what healthcare workers have given us during the COVID-19 pandemic. In this morning's Health Watch, Fox News' MARILYN shows us what the community has given back to them.
Providence says that altogether 15,000 meals have been prepared for frontline workers all over Oregon. Providence gave us this video to show us the outpouring of support it has received. Some of the donations desperately needed. The Oregon Humane Society combed through its storage units and discovered a gold mine, 18,000 N95 masks for frontline workers.
Just getting our hands on what we have, and in one of our storage containers in our disaster response unit was a pallet of N95 masks.
And help, too, has come from smaller groups and from those in Portland's diverse communities. The Chinese American community donated 10,000 surgical and N95 masks they had shipped in from China.
We have the obligation to do something more for the community. So because we do have some access to the mask and from overseas, so that's why we want to do something and really help our frontline healthcare workers.
During this pandemic, we have seen organizations, groups, and individuals do the responsible thing. We have also seen so many do the kind thing, to bring joy to the masked faces of tired healthcare workers. Well-planned acts of kindness. Safeway Albertsons delivering nearly 1,300 orchids to Providence hospitals in Portland, Milwaukee, Oregon City, and Newburgh. Since March, Donnie Nguyen and others in the Vietnamese community have delivered meals to Portland hospitals 7 days a week. That's thousands of free meals. And they're just one of many groups that have spent their own time and money to nourish healthcare workers. One of Portland's most famous chefs, Vitaly Paley, also putting his considerable talents to work to feed Oregon's men and women on the front lines.
We're not doing it for thank yous, we're doing it because we need to, we have to, we want to.
And in Medford, a company put up this sign to thank healthcare workers in Southern Oregon. The acts of kindness, too many to count.
It's so meaningful to know that we're in this together and we're supporting each other, and that's going to help keep our community strong.
Besides all the heartfelt thank yous, generous Oregonians have donated money, $2.5 million to Providence to fight the pandemic. The money is so important, but for the frontline workers, it's the thought that counts.
The meals and the small gifts really are the ones that I think touch the caregivers' hearts the most.
Providence says that altogether 15,000 meals have been prepared for frontline workers at Providence hospitals all over Oregon. In Northeast Portland, MARILYN, Good Day, Oregon.